Yeah, what do you buy at the grocery store just so you can put it in the pantry and leave it there? You do that, don't you? I think everybody does. And the thing is, I saw the list and I thought, you know what? That's accurate. That is a absolute accurate list. And I don't even know why you do it. I guess maybe you bought it for one thing, or maybe you bought it thinking you were going to do something and then you backed out. I'm not really sure why we do this, but I think everybody does. These are the top 20 things that you buy from the grocery store, put in your pantry, and don't use for at least a year. Why'd you buy it? Right? All right, so let's jump into the list. Do you want to do all 20 or should we just do 10? Maybe let's just jump. Let's go real quick through the first 20 through 10, and then we'll talk about the top 10 because those are the ones that I think everybody has at their house, unopened, unused, or maybe you used it one time and that's it. But number 20 is olive oil. We use that all the time, so that's not us. That's not us, not my family. Paprika, once again, I use that a lot. Tinned or canned chickpeas. Nope. I would have never bought that in the first place. Chutney. I don't really even know if I know what chutney is, to be sure. I'm not sure about that. Gravy? No, we use the gravy for sure. So the lower you get on the list, it's different. But is that you? Put it in the comments if there's something that you know you buy and all you did was stick it in the pantry. After gravy, baked beans. No way. Love baked beans. Smoke those beans. That's what you want to do. Make yourself a nice barbecue rub. Throw some bacon in there. Oh, that's what you do with the baked beans. If you don't want yours, I'll take them. I will take your baked beans. Kidney beans. Nope, put them in chili. I use all these things. Why are you guys not using them? Turmeric. I don't really do that. Didn't buy it. Didn't use it. Tin tuna. There we go. Now we're getting there. Now we're getting there. Now we're getting there. It's like you bought the tuna. You were sure you were going to make a tuna salad, tuna sandwich, but instead you left it in the pantry. You guys have tuna unused from a year ago that you bought? See, I think we're getting there. After that is dried noodles. So like ramen noodles, right? Top ramen. You guys have that from a year ago? Yeah. It's there in case, right? In case you get hungry. I do eat it, but I definitely have in many parts of my life had ramen noodles up there just in case. I guess just in case I starved to death. I don't know. But that was 10 through 20. Now these ones, I do feel like people do buy them from the grocery store, put them in the pantry, and don't use them. Number 10, cinnamon. I think that's a good one. I do use cinnamon occasionally, cinnamon rolls, making drinks, different things like that. But how old is our cinnamon, man? How old is our cinnamon? I bet our cinnamon is older than my marriage. I think we probably have a thing of cinnamon that was in my house back in college. And it's gone with me through all my moves that I've made. Number 9, this is funny because we had like at one time 7 of these. Mustard. Did you guys buy mustard and then never use it? And you put it in the pantry? I think you ran out of mustard. Why do we do that? I think that's what we do. We had like 7 mustards. I don't even eat mustard. I don't eat mustard at all. I might use it for some sort of barbecue and something as a binder, but that's it. We had like 7 mustards. I think we think somebody's going to need it, and we forgot that we had some. So we buy more mustard. Number 8, canned tomatoes. You have canned tomatoes at home? I feel like I've seen that in a lot of people's houses. You ever look? You got any snacks? Canned tomatoes. What did you buy those for? Rice. Now we're talking rice. Who has a bag that's probably older than your youngest daughter? Just rice. It's just there. The bag of rice, the big one, the huge one. You've had it forever. Yeah, that sounds right to me. Canned vegetables. Yeah, absolutely. Any canned vegetable. They said tomatoes down there. They can't put that in the category because people get mad and say tomatoes is not a vegetable. It's a fruit. But yeah, canned vegetables. Those are there in case somebody does the canned food drive. Right? That's the only reason I think we have them. I'm sure I've got a bunch of canned foods up there. They're probably years old. No joke. And then the top five, and these I do think are great. Even though I use these things, I totally understand what they're saying here. And this is a poll of 100,000 people. Let me make sure. Yep, 100,000 people. These are the foods you buy at a grocery store just so you can put them in your pantry, unopened and unused for over a year. Top five: pasta. Yeah, you got a big bunch of boxes of pasta, don't you? Different noodles because you were like, let's do something different. Let's try the penne pasta or the farfalle noodles or the rigatoni, the angel hair pasta. And now it's been up there forever. Pasta. Number four, sugar. We buy too much sugar, I think is the reason, right? You probably bought it for something that you needed sugar for. So you bought this big bag and it's been in the pantry. you used 2 tablespoons of sugar for something once. And then it's been sitting up there ever since. Same thing with this one. Number 3, flour. Flour. Yeah, like you were going to open up a pizza restaurant is probably what you were going to do. You were going to start making pizza for thousands of people. So you bought a giant bag of double-aught flour, right? It's just been sitting up there. You used, once again, probably 2 cups of flour for something, and that was the last time you used it. Yeah, this one's great. Stock cubes. Those are like the bouillon cubes. Go look in your pantry and look at the date on your bouillon cubes. Tell me how old those are. Those might be older than you. Your mom may have passed those bouillon cubes down to you. And that's how you got it. And then this one's funny. I've actually started using this, but for real, at every house I've ever had, we had this in the pantry, and it was untouched, probably unopened. The seal wasn't even opened yet. You know what it is? Vinegar. And the thing is, vinegar is fantastic. It's gross, though. Vinegar is gross. Nothing is like worse than vinegar, but it makes everything taste good. And I didn't really realize that until I got more into cooking. I got big into cooking, and I got into big into sauce making and things like that. Vinegar makes things amazing, but it is horrible. And I think that's what we do. We buy it because it says buy vinegar or make vinegar, use vinegar to do this, whatever you're going to make. And you're like, gosh, this is awful. It smells terrible. I don't want to eat this. And then you skip it. But then if you actually learn how to cook and you learn how to do this stuff, vinegar is incredible. But everybody I know, in every house in America, there is a giant unopened bottle of vinegar because it's gross. But I thought these were pretty good. Top foods, 100,000 people polled, top foods that you buy from the grocery store just so you can put in your pantry and not use for a year. Top 10, mustard, rice, canned foods, vegetables, pasta, sugar, flour, and vinegar. Vinegar. Does that sound about right? If there's anything else that they missed on this list, put it in the comments. Or text me, 320-KRMD. Yep. Whole pantry full of stuff we'll never use.